Dodge. Douglas Cape Cod Auto Parts, number 22 for Isaiah Newcomb. And outside of him in the 5K, out of Rentham, Mass, the T. Morshed Landscaping Machine for Aubrey Keller. The 64 rolls off next. Out of East Taunton, Mass, the Route 6 Automall Kia, Trojan Oil, Fred's Friendly Sunoco. Number 64, that is Steve Bowden behind the wheel. And outside of Bowden is going to be Car 00. Fresh off his first career win last week out of Cumberland, Rhode Island, that is Nick Chaber Jr. Ninth on the grid is going to be car number 4 from Taunton, Mass, the LaBelle Motorsports Greyhound Liquors Machine for Brendan LaBelle, and starting scratch. Out of East Bridgewater in the Jan's Recovery Service, number 3, it's Olivia Dardinsky. So 10 cars will take the green. As we get ready to go, Buckley will bring the pack off of turn number 4 when we get ready to go. What a great season we have had with the Bandoleros in 2020, with all the restrictions and all the funkiness that we have had with the restrictions put upon us by the government, the CDC in the town. The turnout for 2020 has been great on our Fast Fridays. Unfortunately, we never could get our Saturday season rolling, but our Fast Fridays have been phenomenal, with the drivers coming out and supporting us as much as they can within the restrictions that we have had. So a big thanks out to Mark Robbie and his entire gang from Preferred Towing. He has been on top of things and behind the scenes as much as he can to keep things rolling. A big thanks out to the guys on the Elmwood Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram track truck, keeping the track clean and green as much as they can, although tonight they've had to work a little bit. And of course Steve Walsh and the gang at Walsh's Towing for helping out as much as they can. The guys and the gals in the pit area helping keep things flowing and moving along, from the handicappers to the pit stewards to Garo and Lynn and everybody at the back pit gate, to the staff and management here throughout 2020, and of course our scorers that with everything going on has changed a couple of times. We want to welcome back Jen for being a part of our end of 2020. She has been a big part of Seekonk over the years here at Seekonk. Tim Bolduck and Lenny Ellis, our race directors. A big thank you to Kim and Amanda and all the folks in the pit area that have really worked hard all season long. And the folks in the office, Ed and David and Fran and Gail and Len, that have really done everything they could week in and week out so we could have as much of a season as we could this year. Big thanks to each and every one of those. Ready to go off of turn number 4, 15 laps of distance. We'll close out the Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Outlaw class right now. Off of the corner they come, Bulkley and Evans. Down off of turn number 4 as we go green into 1. Bulkley gets the run off of turn number 2, and here comes LeMay up on the inside, settles it in back behind as the 5 of Keller drops to the tail end of the field. Trouble for Chaber. Chaber goes around, and the 3 of Dardinsky. 15 laps is the distance here. We'll try round number 2 right now. Off of turn number 4 as Mario looks the grid over. Up on the throttle they come. Green flag is out. We're back underway. And the 27 of Nick Bulkley gets the jump, but he still has Isaiah Newcomb, the 8 of Joey LeMay all over the back bumper with Isaiah Newcomb behind him. They roll through 3 and 4 as they come up to full song across the stripe. Bulkley leads the first lap. LeMay and Evans racing for the second position. Evans trying to hang on as Newcomb slides up underneath him down into turn number 3. The 64 of Bowden down low edging out ahead of Bogue as Evans still works the outside, trying to close in the bottom lane. They roll through 1 and 2. LeMay slides up the racetrack. Here comes Newcomb down on the inside. He's going to win it all if he can. Settles up into second. The 64 Bowden right there in third as he is strong coming up through the pack. Off the second corner they come, and Bulkley continues to set the pace down into turn number 3. But Isaiah Newcomb is on the move in the number 22. Here comes Steve Bowden down on the inside. They race for the number 2 spot. Bowden has been getting stronger. He's had some good runs, but bad luck has continued to follow the 64 team. Can Bowden break the jinx tonight as he settles into the number 2 spot? Sets his sights on the 27. He and Bulkley race nose to tail down into turn number 2. Down into 3, and Newcomb gets slowed up the outside. Tries around Bogue as Bogue has worked himself up into third. Down the front stretch they go. Battle for the lead. Bowden down on the inside. He's got it off of 2. And for the fight, he hasn't done that much. He's had a lot of laps, but usually he's been starting up front. Tonight he's worked his way up in. Sets the pace off of 4. Bowden leads lap number 5 with Bogue sitting in the number 2 spot. The 12 of Evans is third now. Here comes the 8 of LeMay down on the inside. Up to 4th with Newcomb now looking for 5th. Off the corner they come, and we've hit the halfway point, and Reese Bogue trying to put the smile back in Elgin Tunnel Park's victory lane in that green and black number 4, hounding the 64 down the back stretch. Steve Bowden leads the pack off of 4, holds on down to the inside lane. If Bogue is going to get by him, he's going to have to do it the hard way. Battle to 1. Bowden about a half a car length up. Here comes Bogue down to the inside. Bowden shuts the door, but here comes Stardinsky right in front of your wheels. Sideways as they close right up. Bowden trying to get a run. Here comes Bogue down to the inside. They split the 3 down into 1, and Bogue picks up the top spot. LeMay up into the number 2 spot as Bowden gets caught up high. The 12 of Evans makes contact. He and the 64 gets sideways. Bowden had his hands out the window for a moment as he tries to gather it back in. Evans and Newcomb battling for 3rd. Newcomb up on the outside, looking for that 3rd position as Evans works down low. Into 1 and 2 they go. The 4 of LeBell working the bottom lane as Newcomb starts to backslide just a little bit. 2 laps to go. Bogue and LeMay have checked out from the rest of the field. The roof flap on the 12 of Evans is flapping in the breeze, and nope, it's off the car. Sits up on the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, and we are seeing, or will it be Joey LeMay sliding through and picking up the win? Could it be P.J. Evans, or Brendan LeBell, or Isaiah Newcomb? We get ready. Keep your eyes on the 22 and 00. Those are the 2 fighting for the championship in the Outlaw division. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. We're back underway. LeBell with a good jump leads it down to 1. Here comes Evans down on the inside looking for the number 2 spot. Into 3 and 4 they go as they come off of 4. The white flag is out. They fan out 3 wide. And the 22 of Newcomb is up to 3rd now. Trying to make it 2 in a week. Leads the championship standings by 2 coming in. Right now it's 4. Is that where it's going to land? Checkered flag is out. Newcomb was off the corner. Chamber down on the inside. Not going to do it enough. And Bogue picks up the win. And Isaiah Newcomb is your 2020 Seekonk Grand Prix Bandolero Outlaw Champion. Down to the wire, 2nd place, Nick Chamber, Brendan LeBell. Will drop to 4th in the standings. Bogue will move up to 3rd.
And he's going to hold the checkered flag, Reese. Man, what a wild race, right? You had the 64 in the lead. The 3 kind of runs the middle groove there, and that was a daring move he made to get to the bottom.
Yeah, it was my last race, and I was starting opening. I'm like, I'm going for it. whenever you see daylight, I'm going to go for it. So that's what I was able to do, and I was able to get the lead.
Well, it worked out year 4, and the final race in the Bandolero, get ready to move on to the Ledger Cup, but you've picked up a lot of wins, more than you can fit on 2 hands. And I know there's a lot of people you need to thank.
Yeah, really good career. The Bandoleros was really fun. But I'd like to thank Tippy Rock Pet Lodge, Can't Touch Us Not Illinois, CriticalScience.com, my mom and dad, Can't Touch Us Not Illinois, and new sponsor, HVAC Unlimited.
All right, so I had to make my way through the crowd of people. I'm behind you. Isaiah, second championship in a week. This has been a pretty good week, but overall, it was close, right? Only 4 points, I think, separated you and Nick in the championship, so close all year.
Yeah, that was scary at the end. That I was going to lose.
I mean, they were tangling in front of you, 3 wide for the lead. You were able to hang on, pick up the championship. I know there's a lot of people behind you that you want to give a thanks to.
I'd like to thank Jesus Christ, my dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, my other brother, Newcomb's Tree Service, Johnny, Pork Chop, Rigo, Napa Auto Parts, what else? Cape Cod Choppers, Nick's Pit Stop, Newcomb's Tree Service, Standard Welding Supplies, and yeah.
Okay. He's got a lot of people.
George's Garage.
And George's Garage. Give them a shout. Isaiah celebrates his championship. Nick, I think you ended up 4 points behind. Got your first win here. A great year. You're going to be happy.
Yeah, I'm very happy. I wanted to get first in the points this year, but I really didn't think I was going to be this close.
I know there's some people you might want to thank. At least a couple down here, right, that have been helping you?
I'd like to thank Shooter's Auto Body, my mom, my dad, my family and friends, and Olivia DeBakey.
All right.